Hi, this is week 4 entry for the learning portfolio for Tech Launcher. The main event that occurred this week was the team's first meeting with our mentor, Alex Zielinski. As mentioned back in my first learning portfolio entry, I said I was pretty nervous about our first meeting with Alex. Um, Simply because he has such a high profile and because he is such an expert in the engineering field. However, following our meeting with him this week, I honestly didn't need to be anxious at all. Our meeting was very informal. Essentially, it was just Team Accolade and Alex Zielinski all sitting on a couple of couches and just chatting away. The meeting began with a discussion on the meaning of innovation as perceived by each of us. I was really impressed with Alex's answer. To Alex, innovation meant turning an idea into a success. Straight away, my first inclination was that the term success in this context just equaled money. But then I thought about it some more, and it got me thinking about the meaning of success in this context. I looked at the dictionary. It provides multiple definitions. The attainment of popularity or profit. However, in the context of innovation, the best definition I found was the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Every innovation has an aim or serves as a solution to a problem. A successful innovation, I think, is one that successfully realizes that aim in the form of a product or a service that meets a target market's needs, and therefore money is secondary. It's a byproduct of a successful innovation product. Throughout the meeting, and especially during some of the discussions, it was evident that Alex has an extraordinary systems engineering approach to concepts. This probably explains why he was previously a lecturer on systems engineering at the ANU, but within the hour he gave a very unbiased and super critical assessment of the holistic view of our project, and it was good. It was really good to get this feedback. Firstly, taking a step back, it's always great to be talking to people like Alex, people who have a vast array of knowledge and experience, and who are more than happy to take time out of their lives to share it. I always enjoy meeting and talking with such people as it's always an opportunity to learn something new. Alex's professionalism and experience was clearly evident throughout the hour. Even though he was quite critical of our ideas, he didn't communicate his views in a demoralizing way. But instead he managed to encourage the team, basically worded as motivation rather than shunning the idea. Alex might have pointed out a lot of flaws within our idea, and to be honest, we weren't able to answer all of his questions or concerns. However, what was really encouraging was that most of the issues that Alex did point out had already been raised by our team during prior discussions. So there were no new issues for our team, which was a good thing that came out of the meeting. As the project manager, this proved quite motivational to me because it reinforced that we were on the right path and we're on our way to achieving the success that Alex had discussed earlier. Upon reflecting back on the meeting with Alex, I believe that we could have pitched our idea a lot better. Had our pitch been stronger and more polished, I believe Alex would have understood our idea and goals a lot clearer, and he probably would have been a lot less critical. Again, similar to last week's entry, good communication is the key here. We have to ensure that we are all constantly improving our communication skills, pitches, and presentations. At this stage, I don't know the extent of the benefits we will reap from Alex as a mentor. He seems to be a very busy person and a difficult person to contact, so this might be an issue. Going back to the project management course I did last year, I recall the stakeholder analysis grid, which aims to provide a guide on how to manage different kinds of stakeholders. I think that Alex sits within the keep informed quarter of the grid, so as the project manager, I'll do my best to keep him up to date and informed throughout the project, just keep him in the loop. I believe that Alex's expertise and his potential network, the people he knows, the connections that he has, that will be a great asset to us, and hopefully we can take advantage of it in the future. From attending the work training courses on effective communication last week, I learned that people can be categorized within 4 different communication styles, and therefore to communicate with influence, you must adapt your communication style to accommodate theirs. After the meeting, it became very evident to me that Alex has a driver communication style. These people are usually very time poor and need information quick and fast. They are fast-paced, task-focused, and usually outcome-driven. They don't like to dwell on the small facts or details as they simply don't have time to. I believe the result of Alex's misunderstandings were that during Evan's pitch, he was describing points in a long-winded manner, and therefore it just took too much time to convey the important points. I believe that this in effect lost Alex's focus and might have created some confusion. Throughout the meeting, I was trying to step in and try to clarify some of the details. I believe I was developing a better rapport with Alex, which one of the members of the team later commented on. Perhaps it had to do with how I was responding to his questions, I'm not sure. I wasn't self-conscious about it at the time, but for the next meeting with Alex, I think I'm going to try to cater for his driver communication style and try to supply him with facts and information quickly and concisely and see if that just gets a better overall result. I guess the lesson learned here is to learn from our mistakes and to ensure that we constantly improve on our communication skills and try to avoid any misunderstandings with future clients or people we're speaking to. It's actually valuable to note that it was good that I could apply some of the theory that I did learn from my work training course, and it's actually enabled me to reflect and analyze the meeting with Alex in a bit more of a serious manner. So that concludes week 4. Thank you.